Hi. I was unsure I was going to read today. I got a bunch of stuff going on. And not a whole lot of time. And this is the Morgan Greer deck. And this is actually the pocket-sized version that comes in a tin from US Games. I am really partial to poker-size decks. I don't know why. They're just a lot of fun to lay out in a spread. But anyway, back to my point. So this energy and intent. Right now, there are two very, very strong energies in the world. There are those of us who are making the best of the situation. We're staying in touch with each other. We're, making... keeping things light. We're looking toward a positive outcome and seeing where things are moving positively for things like, less people driving, and so we get this great pollution clearance, stuff like that. And that's not to be laughed at or looked down on. Well, human lives are at stake. No. This is important stuff. I mean, the planet has been sick for a long time. And the planet needs to be well if we are going to be well. This virus happens because the planet is not well, right? Think about it. So there's sort of this, okay, we're moving forward, we're going to evolve with this situation, energy, or mentality, if you want to call it that. And then there's this other mentality, which is, God dang it. Yes, I almost said damn it, but God dang it. Nothing is going to change. I am in control, and you are going to keep doing what I say, even though there ain't no freaking rules no more, guys. So, in my situation, like I said, it's definitely a microcosm of kind of the world scenario, and I see that management is not. What I have gleaned from insight, from ruminating on the situation, is that there is a common means of arguing. Turns out this is a big trigger for me. Goes back to family issues. There is a common posture that says we're doing this for the greater good, when in fact it benefits the individual, the single individual. We all know this is true. We've all seen it, we've all complained about it, right? And I am talking about American politics, but it's also in international politics. So on a microcosmic scale, this is exactly what I'm dealing with, is management really looking out for themselves, but waving a banner telling staff that in fact they're doing it for us, and then we're seeing that echoed on rippling upward, So it's interesting to be aware of that as a universal energy. That people aren't like this, but people are aligning with different energies. And the thing is that if these people who are aligning with this heavier energy are really wanting the world to move forward in a clean fashion, I don't know what I was trying to say there, proactive, progressive, and it has to be progressive, way that benefits them, they're going to have to accept that they're going to actually have to step up and do things that benefit everyone. This is the truth that is being presented to us. I do not want to be on a soapbox, but I'm sharing this because my experience is that there are these polarized energies that aren't in fact polarized. In truth, they really want the same thing. Everybody wants to come out of this personally ahead of the game. We are being presented with the reality of having to put everyone ahead of ourselves in order to achieve things for ourselves. We can, it's not working to put ourselves ahead of everyone else. And it never works to out and out lie about it and say that, well, I'm helping myself so that I can help you. I'm really helping you. Oh, come on. I was not born yesterday. All right. So now that I've given a sermonette, I'm really not going to do these sermonettes before as a regular thing, but it's come up because it hit me really hard. It really really knocked me out yesterday. Actually, I couldn't post in the evening because I had a schedule conflict, but I also didn't feel like it. I was just like, oh God, I just felt pummeled, you know. All right, so let's not be pummeled by this dark, heavier energy. Heavier. It's not dark. It's heavier. There's a lighter way to do things. The quickest, the best way to do things is often the easiest, right? Yeah, the delays on a lot of solutions are happening because people are trying to figure out, people aligned with this heavier energy are trying to figure out how to benefit themselves or benefit, a specific thing. It's like, the Affordable Care Act is a complete mess, and present situation reveals all of the faults with it because it was never designed to help people. It was reorchestrated and reconstructed from initial plans to help the insurance companies. And we know how that has worked out. So, sorry, I don't mean to broadcast my politics. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to apologize for broadcasting my politics. I am interested in world good. And I will not apologize for that. All right. So, let me do a little stuff. Woo! That is not ironic. The Emperor came up. Yeah. I don't need any more. Okay, good. So, our cards. We are moving Knight of Cups, up to the Knight of... Helps if I read the card. Knight of Cups, up to the Page of Wands. With our confirmation being, believe it or not, the Almighty Emperor. Rules, regulation. I, me, my. I, me, my. When I say jump, you ask how high. Oh, I didn't mean to rhyme. Okay. Our method, 7 of Wands. The underpinning energy. Let's get some results with the 3 of Wands. Okay. What this is saying to me is Knight of Cups can be really self-centered, really self-involved, and does a lot of thinking, but doesn't always take action. And he needs to take action. He needs to stop thinking about it and do it. And what I see here, I see the Emperor being, he's structure and foundation. Now, the way these cards lay out, the Emperor is facing these, opposing them, creating a block. There's another way to think about this Emperor, though, right? Our Page of Wands is fresh thinking, get that vowel out there, fresh thinking, fresh thinking, not frish thinking. And is related to the Fool, taking a leap of faith. New ideas, being inspired, and taking action, spreading the word. And the 7 of Wands is all about standing your ground. You know you're right. You know this is the right thing, and you are willing to fight for it, and you will be victorious. That's the cool thing about the Seven of Wands. It's like, I'm not going to compromise here. I don't need to. I'm in the right. And it's not about right or wrong. It's about doing the best thing, right? And not the best middle ground thing, but the thing that is actually going to solve the problem, or the idea. You know, sticking to that ideal, that idea that you even right now, while we're thinking about the future after seclusion, sequester, do you have an idea of what that will be like? I mean, just forget all of the doubts. Forget all of the doubts. The doubts come from this guy telling you, everything you knew is gone. Unless you do it my way and rebuild it my way, you will never get back what you had. And even it's going to be years before you ever get back. Wait a minute. The things that you love have not gone. The things that you do, you yourself, are not gone. In fact, everybody's coming more deeply in touch with the things that they like to do. I love to cook. I don't often take time to cook because I really enjoy cooking for other people. But you know what? Tonight I'm making pizza and I'm making my own dough. And you know what? I don't have any yeast. So I have done a little research and I figured out how you can make a yeastless pizza crust. It won't be quite the same because I like the taste of yeast, but it will rise. So I'm very excited to experiment with this. So, that is completely not the emperor. The emperor would never do that. The emperor would say, well, we can't have pizza because we don't, because I'm not buying delivery, or, we have to buy pre-made crust and I'm not going to the store, or, all of these limitations. No. Stand your ground. There are no limits. No limits. Do not be fooled by this man. And the underpinning energy is this Three of Wands, which says, man, it's coming. It's coming. That positive future that you are envisioning, it's happening. It is unfolding before us in a very unexpected way. It's the emperor who tells us, no. When you see when you receive the gifts that you want, it will always look the way you want it to look. Page of Wands is willing to look at it differently. Surprise! You wanted more time with your family? Guess what? You got it. You got it. You just got a 3-month vacation with your family. For example, some of us didn't want a vacation with our families, but hey, I did want time to work on some projects that are hanging in the balance. Oh my gosh, Petunia's doing the cutest thing. I'm not going to let you see, but she's rolling around on her back and stretching out. It's the super cat pose. Oh my God, she's so cute. I'm grateful for being able to spend more time with my precious cat, who is quite aged and needs, right now she needs a lot of attention. And she is certainly appreciating my time at home. And every little moment that she does something like that, it just, so, I have gone well over my 15 minutes with that tangent. Yeah, I don't want to yammer. I think I'm amped on caffeine. I do apologize for the tone of this. I'm not actually angry at the world and preaching at everybody. Just reminding us, we're only a couple weeks into this, and I feel like people, myself included, are feeling a lot of tension about it. So, you got this. Stand your ground. You're not wrong. Be well. I will see you tonight with an improv. All right, bye.